Hello everyone, my name is Jeremy and I'd like you to keep an open mind. Bear with me real quick, there's a lot of these videos that are surfacing about Modern Warfare zombie strats. This one isn't magical, it isn't crazy OP, but man, as you see, it's been working for me. I have all the best schematics in the game right now by doing this. Without further ado, let's get right into it. If you do enjoy this, please subscribe. If I get enough feedback, I will make future content like this. If you hear my daughter in the background, I do apologize. My year-and-a-half-old daughter is with me. So let's get right into it. We're jumping out the chopper. We're going to start with setup. First crucial thing with setup. Send a message to the lobby. What I just did there was start a conversation in the lobby. I'm telling everyone we're meeting at the Red Worm. We are not exfilling. Not immediately, at least. We're going to the Red Worm first. I'm going to get the location for everyone and drop that in the lobby chat as well in the future, but you want to start by doing that. Get the word out there so that people are thinking about that and setting up alongside you. Even people may show up that aren't even a part of the squad at all. So you start doing that. Get cool with people. Don't be bashful. Talk to people. Go around, especially if they're in tier 3 or messing around where you use a sigil. They probably are people you want to be cool with. I got people right here dropping me schematics. Several of these schematics were given to me by people who got it, who already had it. So you want to talk to people. First, you want to go to one of these buildings. As you just seen in the video, there's 2 buildings. This isn't one of those. I'm not showing you exactly how to do this. There's plenty of videos for that. Go to those 2 buildings, get your locations for the USBs, go to those locations, grab these USBs. Then you want to go to tier 3. You can run all the way around the map, grabbing all of your fucking perks, but that's too much. There are ways to do it. Too much. I tombstone. Personally, that's part of my setup. I'll do a couple of tombstone setups prior to doing this strategy, just to be in the best position possible. You want to bring in whatever you can. Dog, anything you can, you want to bring in. Triple pack your weapons. Get all of your perks. Hit the buy station. You want to stock up on durable gas mask. You want to make sure you have plenty of self-revives, and you want to get at least 3 or 4 sentries. And you want to tell everyone in your squad to get sentries. Jugs don't hurt, but you don't waste the space on a bunch of them. They don't do enough damage to the Red Worm, honestly. You're almost there. If you're still here listening, you're the shit for that. Now your setup is about complete. Bust out some contracts, hit the random weapon box, because you start getting lucky later in the match. As you see right here, I just got a Scorcher right out of the box. I've gotten this plenty of times out of the box later in the match. Go pack a punch your weapons. Start heading to the Red Worm. Once you get to the Red Worm, that's when things start getting interesting. People start flooding in, join squads. Anyone around gets this rift, so don't trip if you're not in the original squad who activates it. Anyone who's in this vicinity can see this rift. Get all the people you can, place all of your sentries in a circle, not bunched up. Get ready for the battle of your life. I'm just messing with you. He is difficult. This is some of the most difficult things I've done in all of zombies, honestly. But it's doable. If you've done it all the steps that I've told you, it's more than doable. We take this guy down, no problem, really. We all hit the rift with enough time to go straight to the sigil. You do not have to hit this exfil that it spawns for you. If you have time, 3 to 4 minutes usually is plenty of time. You head straight for that sigil, so that you can get them as well. Even if you plan on tombstoning, it does not matter if you tombstone in the sigil or if you tombstone during this worm fight. It does not matter. You'll be okay. Your tombstone will be there with all of your schematics and stuff. It's a little nerve-wracking, but it will be there. So make sure you have tombstone on no matter what during this strategy. Also, as you see right here, everyone rushing in when you kill the worm. The worm does drop this rift, which everyone can see, but it also drops multiple piles of loot, including like VR11 cases at times. Crazy cases of wonder weapons drop straight off of the worm, and it's not in a rift, so you want to be directly under the worm as he's dying so that you get dibs on the best loot. Right here you see us heading toward the sigil from the Red Worm. We had plenty of time, especially if you have a vehicle. Honestly, you don't even need 3 or 4 minutes. If you have a Scorcher, shit, you're straight there. So you get to your sigil, activate your sigil, and that's when you get prepared to bust out your 3 contracts in the sigil. Right here we do the tier 4 sigil, not the Elder. It has less risk, and it's easier to complete all 3 contracts, and both sigils were buffed during the holiday update. So I've been getting great loot out of both sigils. So it doesn't really hurt. Whatever sigil you got, use it. Go there with the squad, whoever you can get to tag along with you from the Red Worm, bring to the sigil, and you guys get even more rewards. The more people you have, the easier this is. The strategy isn't outlandish or something you may not think of yourself, but sometimes you just need to be told what's easiest. This works. If you have plenty of people for these contracts, they're not that bad in tier 4. If you have plenty of people for the Red Worm, it's not that difficult. As long as you come in prepared and equipped, you can get all of these schematics and either tombstone with them or go ahead and exfil with them, and you'll have all the best stuff. I literally have the 6 rare schematics in the game right now from doing this multiple times. I don't have a million hours on this video game, and I have all the rare stuff, so this works. Right here I'm grabbing keys. If you have the Scorcher, it makes it that much easier. There's multiple key locations. I know these 2 by heart, and I think there's one down in the basement where the spores are. And you can find quarters. There's like different locations. There's barracks. There's different doors you can find. When you unlock them, there's either, in my experience, a random power-up or it's empty, which sucks. But that means that there's 1 or 2, if it's that bad, there's 1 or 2 of those rooms that have a Scorcher case in it and a VR11 case in it. Both times that it was that bad for me, I found both of those cases in one of the quarters. For sure. As far as I know, it's random. But when you take into account all the keys in your sigil, your 3 contracts from the sigil, the loot you got from the Red Worm initially, plus the buffed loot in tier 3, if you're busting out tier 3 contracts leading up to the Red Worm, you're Gucci. Even if you aren't tombstoning for your money, your tier 3 contracts will be funding this operation. Right here you see everyone dropping me the money because I don't mind getting knocked and saving us, continuing our tombstone adventure. They get to exfil with their schematics successfully. I get to keep all of our money. We join in right back. That's when I drop the money for them. I exfil with my schematics that I am holding. I give them their stuff back. They keep the tombstone going for us while I exfil with the stuff that I got this round. It's a little bit extra work, but it's extremely worth it. Extremely worth it. You keep your money going. You get all the best stuff, schematics, and the items that you can get in the game, and it just works. That's all I got for today. I appreciate you guys checking this out. If you enjoyed this, please leave me a like, and have a good day, guys.